the 13 here, getting into the back of the 93, goes down into the corner. And I think he's going to get a little help.
Yes, I do too. I think 93 was upset.
Yep.
Just turn him around, getting into the corner.
Not the first time we've seen that. It's easy to predict the help. You've seen enough upset drivers. But as we mentioned, all these teams worked.
Robbie Gordon, we showed you the replays earlier for his involvement in this incident that got Jeremy Mayfield and Tony Stewart, two of the championship chasers, in trouble.
Well, this is just a payback, and we talked about, you know, we thought that was the situation last week at Richmond with Jimmy Spencer and Casey Mears, and they were going to park Spencer for a couple laps and then looked at the tapes and said no, but this is pretty obvious that this was a payback, and this is what needs to be done, and I commend NASCAR for it.
This time they looked at the tapes and said, we're going to penalize Robbie Gordon 2 laps for rough driving.
This was a couple of guys that got to pushing on each other. Looks like Jake Crum just clobbers the back of the 87 truck as he entered the corner. Chris Jones spun around and clobbered the wall, and he wasn't too happy about it. Watch him go.
He's going to chase down Jake Crum in the 0-1. He's going to run into him after the caution comes out. There's a contact right there. Timothy Peters got a little bit of a piece of that in the aftermath.
Take a look. You guys mentioned it already. Oh, right there. It's a great shot.
Oh, was there contact between him? Look at the front bumper of the 4-car. Big damage to the nose of Kevin Harvick.
Was that the payback from Chase Elliott? Let's take a look.
You're clear.
Wow. Mentioned it already. Oh, right. Wow.
There was the contact. Sent him into the wall. Could that be the payback for Bristol?
Wow, he's already got the damage at this point. So he's already had contact with the wall somewhere in the infield.
And then the 41 got him there as he slid into the grass.
Front, Justin Lofton. Now running second, Matt Carter in that number 46. And right behind him, the 99 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Again, he has been warned for aggressive driving already.
Scott Speed, meanwhile, has to feel that car out, see what he's got underneath him. Right now, he is not even keeping up with the very back of the field. He has fallen back about 15, 20 car lengths behind the last car on the racetrack. It won't be just a matter of a couple laps, and he'll be another lap down.
Looks as though he's trying to figure out what he's got underneath him before he gets into it. You see that rear end shifted over to the left. Again, into the wall. There's your leaders. They're putting him another lap down.
Oh, a little contact right there. A little.
Oh, problem. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. around. And, oh, by the way, that was the 2.
Yeah, well, there was no question there. That was a little bit of payback. A little bit of payback.
We got some issues taking place on the racetrack. Obviously, the 99 was given a warning for aggressive driving. The 2 we thought was giving his race car a chance to feel it out and see what was going on. And right now, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is stuck against the wall.
And guess who that leaves in the driver's seat? There's Scott Speed right there stuck in the inside wall. Now Justin Allgaier may be in the driver's seat for this championship.
Let's keep an eye on what's going on here between... We've got some people here that are not going to be happy. One of them, obviously, is Scott Speed.
I didn't see a whole lot that Denny Hamlin did wrong in that, in trying to race in that scenario there.
Now as the cars stack up at the entrance to the pit road, that's the hit Matt Kenseth was talking about. And while doing that, Keselowski runs into the back of Tony Stewart, so then this. Are some tempers. Brad Keselowski and Denny Hamlin have tangled. Then Keselowski and Tony Stewart.
Let's take a look at it. This is off of turn 4. Now, 39 cars left side wheels are down on the yellow line. Wow. Man, Biffle did a good job saving it there. That's on the front stretch. And that's on turn 2 a half a lap later. Okay, so he retaliates and it cost him, and it may have cost Mark Truex. So that's the problem with, you know, doing that. She could have done on that. I mean, Martin Truex. That was just losing the patience.
Shades of Atlanta for Carl's first cup win.
Right on your bumper.
He goes to the outside, but he's got one more lap to deal with Brad Keselowski. Keselowski fights back on the inside.
Whatever happens now, this race.
High touch. Keselowski gets into Edwards. They save it. Drag race down the backstretch now.
That's that half car length I was talking about. They both survived it. Let's see what happens in turn 3.
Reed Sorensen waiting in the wings. Here's Keselowski on the inside. Carl Edwards, can he make it stick on the outside? Brad thought he had the best car all night. Took the inside line on the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. High touch. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checker flag. You are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was ugly. Wreck behind you. Just slow it down.
Ugly.
Slow it down. There's a big wreck here.
Big contact on Keselowski.
A crash on the front stretch. Carl Edwards and Clint Bowyer are in it. Came in 13th in the championship standings.
Ooh, Tony almost got in the fence.
Then came down and got Bowyer, and that took out Carl Edwards.
Oh, trouble, front straightaway. Hard in the wall goes Hamlin.
Chase
Elliott.
Hard impact for Denny Hamlin.
That was a savage crash right at the start-finish line. Seventh caution flag. Lap 186.
Last year's winner of the Coke 600.
Left of your screen.
The inside of Chase. Gets loose. You see him lift out of the gas. The flames crowded Chase. Got into him. May saw some retaliation there.
Or did Keselowski get into the left rear corner of Elliott there?
I saw Elliott. You see Elliott lose his nose and lift out of the gas. Flames come out of the pipes.
Yep.
Chase it up. Squeeze Chase into the wall. And I think the rest is self-explanatory.
Well,
you never know. No, as hard as he hit, you know, you start bending them toe links and things like that, could throw these cars around. Watch the flame. See, lift out of the gas. That means his car is heading up the racetrack. Come up. That's a retaliation.
Which isn't a great move when you're trying to gain points and get yourself back in the playoffs.
Yeah, but he got squeezed in the wall pretty hard. There's a lot of frustration there on both sides.